Have you ever been a club guy?
I've never been a club. This ain't club face. You know what I mean? Oh man,
they're awkward, man.
I don't know.
So when I first came to LA, I was at like Greystone and shit.
You know what? Yeah,
Bootsy Bellows, and it's just
but you were like, when the UFC fighter days. That's the kind of guy that's at the club. You know what I mean?
Still,
you just don't come off as that guy.
No, I hated it. Hated it.
Well, for me, like it was like later when I started to I remember, I was in Vegas with these two friends of mine, these two girls, and they're like, one of them was like. She's one of those. She told me the real story about having to go to Dubai, and then she told me the real deal.
It's interesting.
Yeah, they bring you to Dubai, and then the guy was like, "Okay, well, you're here. You got to fuck everybody."
What do you think you can?
Yeah, he's like, "I don't want to do that." And it was like, "Well, you got to go home. Good luck."
I know you got jet lag, but
they get kicked out of the hotel. Now they're at like a Motel 6.
They told straight to leave.
Yeah, it's like you got to go. You know what I mean? So it's like, anyways. I'm in Vegas with her because they're just buddies of mine, and they go. This is the height of Workaholics, and this is one of the reasons also I don't like going out because that age group at the time that goes to bars and clubs and goes to Vegas, they love Workaholics, so they want to go to this local bar in Vegas, and I go, I don't think we should go. I don't think it's going to be fun, and they're just like, well, we want to go. They're hot shit, I said, okay, Sure enough, we got into the bar. Oh shit, Montana! And then they want to come take pictures. Everybody wants to take pictures.
It ain't fun for me. It's a mean greet.
I don't like it.
It's a mean greet for her while you guys drink.
And then I go like, this is how I did it too. I would, could I take a picture? I would go like, yeah, she'll take the picture.
Oh yeah, put it on them.
Yeah, she'll take the picture for you. And then it turned into, she was like, he's just trying to sit and watch.
He's a human being.
Yeah. Then it also turned into a thing where it's like, I don't care how hot you think you are. I don't care how hot you think you are. Look around this bar. There's a dime a dozen of you hot chicks.
Correct.
Yeah.
They only one Montez in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't care. I remember one time I was in Vegas and I was like at this, I was at the taxi line, and there was all these girls behind me and they're young, they were just like, cackling like they're on a chick podcast, you know what I mean? And then I turned around just to look at something and one of them was like, you take a picture to stare much? And I was like, oh, fuck. Bitch, please. You know what I mean?
Take a picture and last longer.
And then their boyfriends come up and they see me and they go crazy.
They know.
Oh, shit, what's up? And I was like, oh, all right, take a picture. And then we're taking a picture and I look at the girl and I go, who's the hot chick now?
That's how you do it, though.
What's up, bitch?
You know what I mean? But it was like, and I'm not saying, listen, by the way, I was recognized 1 out of 20 times in regular society. So I always thought it was the nice kind of fame. It was like just enough. It wasn't crazy.
Over the top.
But there were certain places where the age range, it would just be like, it would be too much. So I don't drink anyway. So I don't like going to bars and clubs. And then I'm not going to be out here dancing and the music's too loud. And I'm like, what?
Where were we at? Because I know you get anxiety being around bars and crowd places.
Oh, I get stressed out.
Remember we were in
Austin, yeah.
And I don't like crowded places. Not that I get anxiety. I just don't like big crowds. I don't enjoy it. So I'm there. My friend's taking me, and he runs Austin. He's taking us to great restaurants, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta go to the Speakeasy." So we're going there. In my mind, I'm like, "Oh, Chappelle." I think about Chappelle. I'm like, Chappelle's fucking dreading this, but you're doing it because it's my boy.
Yeah.
So I turned to Chappelle. I'm like, "I'm gonna be here for 2 minutes. I'll meet you outside in 2 minutes."
Bruh, he was outside in 2 minutes.
He's like, "What's wrong with you, man?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm 30, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not into this. The only people I want to talk to are right here, man. I'm all set on friends."
Yeah, I walked in for a second. And I was like, "Dude, this is stressful."
Bro, at my age, you give me a good meal, some whiskey. I can talk to my friends. I'm fucking. That's a great night.
I used to have jokes about this because it was like I was at a certain when I was on Workaholics, I was old already. I was like, I was supposed to be an old guy, but it was a hip young show, so I was like having these experiences, but I was like I never had in my entire life. You know what I mean? But then I remember this girl hit me up. I was single. All right, let me just put that out there. And but it was like I used to do a joke about it because she'd be like, she hit me up at 11:30 p.m. talking about, hey, me and some girlfriends are getting ready to go to the club. You should come with us. And I'm like, getting ready?
I'm winding
It's
down.
11:30 p.m. You're not even at the club yet?
I'm in my PJs. It's like
I've been in bed since 9:15.
Who's trying to fucking get ready at 11:30?
No, that's like that. My friends in Vegas are like, hey, we're going to Dre's. Opens at 3. I'm like,
bye.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Like, no, after the club. And all the industry goes there. I'm like, listen,
no, thank
that
you.
ain't me, girl. What happened? Nothing good happens after 3 a.m.
And then I'm like, you want me to meet you at the club? You want me to meet you? So what I'm gonna look like? You know, what am I? I'm gonna look like somebody's dad. You know, I'm walking around, Jenny, you seen Jenny?
I know you're here, Jenny.
I'm gonna look like somebody's father, and so you just go. It just doesn't make sense. You know, I don't know.